We're back. You can't keep me down for long. Welcome back to another non-roguelike, non-demo. A difficult game about climbing. I bought this game when I saw a certain bowl guy play it. And then I cleared it, and I think I've cleared it like 4 times. Let's see, does it show somewhere it clears 2? But a few of them I just new gamed it because I wasn't bothered to get it. And it's kind of one of those like frustrating games, but I kind of ended up having a good time with it, and it turns out there's an expansion for free, by the way. The developer did not need to do that, but of course the developer has done that, and now we have to relearn how to play this game. I'm gonna see how far I can get in one video's length. I can't promise to upload the entire thing, but if there's... I mean, apparently it's a similar size to the original map. So, underwater... see how it is. So we have to like manage the forces here. There we go. It's been a little while since I've had to exercise the old difficult game about climbing physics. So pardon me. I honestly I scrolled through the page of like roguelikes that are coming out and roguelike demos and other demos, and I was just like, there's nothing today, huh? Suck me in. If I was an editing channel kind of guy, I would put the Dark Souls, the You Died screen on there, but I digress. Anyway. Here we go. Let me get my keyboard out the way. This is a mouse only kind of game for a guy like me. There's not going to be much commentary in this one, but I could just talk about random stuff. This could be where I do my Disco Elysium review, because I don't think I'll upload another video on that game specifically, and this is, you know, I don't really need to do a lot of cognitive work here. Okay, we're safe. You gotta sometimes focus when you're... Okay, this is gonna have to be a jump, right? Yes, okay. That was dangerous, but we moved. Anyway, where was I? I uploaded one video, and I think I left that video with a sort of like relatively sour taste. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, I was supposed to do something else, not just that. I think that was the implication there. I mean, listen, early on in the game like this, we've been sent back to the beginning. See, that's what this is all about, man. That's why we play this game. Now the question is, how do I, like, I'm so numb to the concept of losing progress in this game, because I'm like, I'll come back to it eventually. I'll do it eventually. I'm so confident in myself. Okay, then. Listen, sometimes the grip is a little bit off when you have to bend your wrists, but that's life, right? You don't want to damage your wrists. I don't really want to... Those things are important, let's say it that way. Anyway, I got the Kuno ending. The good Kuno ending where you recruit him, right? I felt, you know, I think my summary of Disco Elysium is it's an incredibly well written... It's like a great package that is just like... It's bogged down by like an insane amount of work required to get the juice. There's a lot of... The juice is worth the squeeze, but the juice would taste better if there was less squeezing involved in the process. Like, you know what I mean? That's this hand right there. Like, this is why I like visual novels, because to me that just it seems them... what do I do here, by the way? Okay. I need to grab that thing. Yes, okay. They wanted me to stay active. I see how it is. What's up here? What's over there? Whoa, what's that? I can't reach that, can I? No. Not even if... you can't jump up. You can only jump sides. I don't mind mechanics on this one. So we could try reaching here. That's gonna be a tough one, bro. I don't even think that's possible. I'm gonna have to go from the top and then grab it on the way down. This is a classic jumping style. And the problem is from here, I'm also liable to hit the wall. So I should. Yeah, there we go. You can tell I have played this game quite a bit at this point. Like, the specific mechanics of this are not lost on me. The physics of the swing. Let's just say, who is watching me, bro? You don't think I see that? That motherfucker opened its dang eyes. Oh no, no! As soon as I started my hubris. Well, that's fine. It's a simple amount of progress. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about Disco Elysium, something like that. There's like an arc to the jumps in this game, which is very satisfying if you know the rhythm, but you have to be patient with the swinging, and that's kind of, it's tough to do that also. Okay, let's try again. Like, I think Disco Elysium would have been better in the format of like Ace Attorney. I don't mean the style of Ace Attorney. I think the style and the like visual, the like art of that game was beautiful. But the problem it has is the beginning and the like key mandatory plot points are pretty good, right? The problem is when you have to go when you're just going around and essentially just like fucking about, like talking to like Lena and Morel, whatever his name is, and then you got Gary, and then like it's all necessary stuff for the atmosphere, but to do all of the like tasks and laborious stuff, how did I let go? I did not let go of that, bro. Come on now. I think I grabbed onto the wrong part of the dang thing. The fucking thing. The damn thing. This is gonna hurt my hand as well, because I'm gonna be all clenched up, tense and shit. Yeah, see, that's the clean, prototypical jump that you want to be doing in this game. Yeah, you see that? That's a speedrun take right there. If you wanted to speedrun this, people have done the original game in like 5 minutes. I have to assume this one is also a 5 minute for the best in the world, because there's obviously all sorts of hacks and tips and tricks. Okay, we're back here now. And now I gotta... Oh my... Okay, that's cruel. Whatever this, you have to like aim it. You can't... Okay, so I'm gonna try... Sometimes you gotta figure stuff out here. I think you don't want to go from there because your legs will hit the bottom. Okay, so you can't grab onto like the top part here. So you just kind of want to... You want to wait for the clipping. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was doing. I was grabbing onto the edge of that. I was A/B testing, and because it looks like you grab onto it, but in reality, you're not clipped on at all. Anyway, like I think all the hard work on the dialogue, the like plot lines, and genuinely some of the like story beats about Harry and like generally what's going on there, and all the characters, like it's all very homely maybe is not the right word, but like it's if they put you right where you feel like you're basically there with them, right? And I think that's great. That's obvious like strength of the game, and you don't even need to ask about like the music and the art direction and stuff like that. But then the game sort of, I will say, and I think that the idea is like it's like a problem that would be fixed if it wasn't an even bigger problem, right? So here's like a three-pronged explanation of what I'm trying to go at, right? So you obviously lose out on a lot of content if you don't get certain roles, right? Because obviously, if you like, I'm sure you know, if you're listening to this and you're understanding it, then you know that it's about rolling, right? It's about getting the stuff right. How do I get in here? This is actually a problem. Maybe I have to do some like leaning work. It's not a regular jump. Yeah, it doesn't stay there. Yeah, but luckily if you're not like slacking, you can get back on pretty easily. That has to have been a broken physics thing, or I just my leg because my leg isn't real. Like it's real, but it isn't real. Oh no, it's because my hand. I need to get my hands to like to the right here, because then my hands are kind of in the way. Oh my god. Maybe I need to go down here or something. I don't know. This doesn't look like it's very... Or maybe I need to go from a further place so that my positioning is different. Let's try from here. That just didn't even like begin to work. Luckily it's a relatively safe like trial and error zone. If you have like at least a 500 millisecond reaction time, which I mean thankfully we haven't did shit. Whoa! All my joints are broken. I think that's the conclusion I'm at. Okay, how do we... I'm just trying all sorts of different launch off positions. I don't know what the like angle is. Also need to keep in mind at the end you still need to grab the grate at the end there. Bro, what is going on here? This is perplexing more than anything. Okay, we're just gonna try... No, okay. What happens if I go at the like very bottom here? I nearly let go at that point. That's dangerous. Okay. Well, yeah, obviously that's not gonna work. What are you thinking? I mean, you're not gonna get the sideways momentum anywhere else, though. Is the problem. So how am I gonna... I can't see how it can be anything but maybe like up middle here. Oh, see, 500 millisecond, something like that. Maybe like this. Okay, well, eventually we're gonna fail that. It's because I'm grabbing manually. I'm not holding it down, which I think is a different thing. Maybe I need to grab you, Mr. Creepy Guy watching. I'm knocking on the damn pipes, bro. Let me in. Okay, genuinely, I don't know how to get in here. This is like a troubling, concerning thing. Oh, it happened. I knew it would happen at some point. We've been going for daring jumps. It's kind of a natural consequence of that. Well, luckily this part's pretty simple. Oh, how did that grab work? How did that grab work? When you get good at the game, the problem is you get kind of lax with it. You know, you start doing shortcuts and you're like, I'm so cool. Now, you are so cool. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Speedrunning. I'm just... All I can think of is the like SFM. It's not SFM. It's whatever animation software. It's like... But you know what I mean, right? The Sonic animation, the one where you're a beta male Sonic, that one. The go faster, or in the... What is it? Smithsonian? Newtonian? It's one of the Ian. One of those. Oh, no. I had it, bro. My hand was just like in the way then. I need to like move my hand as well. Okay. That just ain't right. I need to like reinstate myself in that position that I was just in. The problem is I don't know how to change my hand position that quickly. Like, what do I just like? You see what I mean? Like, you sort of get yourself in big trouble. So where am I? I grabbed whatever I could, but okay, I'm here. Well, that's expediting my recovery, to put it that way. Easy enough. Let's not go crazy. Let's grab it safely instead of guessing that whether it's been grabbed safely. You know. Yeah, I think I need to go for more of a swing than the jump. The swing is what's getting me in there, I think. Oh yes, first try after I figure that out, huh? Okay. Now we don't want to screw this one up, because we are in new ground. Oh, I see that, bro. You're really gonna give me this? This is like an awkward angle. Really? That I was holding, man. I was holding. I guess I didn't get enough like contact for the friction to maintain itself. But still, I mean, listen. This part isn't. There's no jump yet I've encountered where I'm like, I don't even know how to begin. So I mean, we had some difficulty in that one, but. So far, so good in terms of difficulty. I like the new aesthetic. We're in the dang pipes. If you could figure out how to make a map maker for this game, you would like go crazy. It's the Steam. I'm sure. Like if you could mod this, the Steam Workshop like pages, you could do like short courses for 1v1 races or whatever. How did I do this thing before? I went like proper sideways, like. Oh my god, that's a time-saving measure. That's what we call that in the business. I forgot. I've lost the dang source. I'm sourceless on this one. I gotta like swim in the air. For a second, I forgot which hand I even was grabbing with. I almost let go of the wrong one. I had to pay attention. Okay. So you kind of see the problem with what I'm dealing with here. I need a VOD review, man. I need to figure out my tech. Yeah, that's just straight up too low. So it needs to be at the top. There we go. Okay, you just gotta go for a few swings. And then once you get your legs in on those swings, I think then you're like, that's the green light to let go on a good swing. Because then you know it's gonna hit, you know? I reckon we don't want to be so low. Like, we don't want to be so high, I mean. Here we go. I don't trust that grip. Get me there. Get me... No. There. Then get me there. Oh, that's a tough one, bro. You're really gonna make me, like... You fucked me. I didn't mean to let go. Because the jump there, the upwards velocity on that would screw me a little bit. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So, I mean, if you've already got this game, I recommend you try it out. And if you haven't got this game, well, the first map is a treat, in my opinion. I like it. Bro, it's one of the better 40 likes. Okay, my tech. The tech is flawless. See, once you figure it out, you figure it out. Once you know a repeatable, it's like science, you know, it's true science. You figure out the repeatable way to do it, produce the dang result. Okay, that grab, I don't trust it. Grab in a better place. Okay, we probably want to go here. A few extra grabs to like slow down a little bit is also just generally pretty good. What's going on here? I tried to grab on a part that isn't grabbable again, huh? It's only the vertical rings that are grabbable, and it's not immediately clear. I guess I should just not be trusting the horizontal rings at the end of the day, because they clearly don't work. But since we figured this part out, I'm not really worried about getting back to it. Because once you figure out the trick, and as long as you remember the trick, then you can just get back to exactly where you were. And that's the same in life, man. If we're gonna turn this into the philosophical discussion, I think my philosophy arc is gonna happen at some point, but it's gonna I'm like dabbling, cause like I feel like it's hard for a young person in today's modern climate to get into philosophy, and to scratch that, it's just hard for me to do it because I'm like bored. Not of course not to say okay, thank God. I didn't want to go all the way down. We've got stuff to do in life. But like it's the thing is philosophy, and like pretty much as soon as you study even one text, because like there's so much knowledge in even a basic text and basic understanding, right? Okay, well listen, I deserve that, but it's because I'm getting a bit lax with it, but at least it's good that I can now at least have a game to come back to whenever I have nothing better to do. Because I've been needing a game like that, single player game, just like to fill the space between podcast and, you know, not being productive. I've said this before. My brain theory or whatever about how productivity and like capacity for entertainment or whatever works. Okay, we're already back, so like we really didn't lose that much time with that little trick. I'm getting frisky with it. Overconfidence is just as dangerous as underconfidence, but the problem is it may be more dangerous because overconfidence will, you know, put you. What? My foot is like made of rubber, bro. It's like not made for this. There we go. Not so bad after all, are we? I think the next new area we might leave it there. I'll see. Although I kind of just think I think there's probably like quite a bit left before another area. Yeah, that was luck. But then again, luck and skill are not so far apart from each other, insufficiently distinguishable, as the people say. So you got to do some grabby, and then. Oh, you're really gonna. Is this gonna be this tricky? Oh, come on, there has to be like a. Oh no. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with that, bro? Back here. I have to do this again. What a chore. But still, right. Is there a boss fight? How am I gonna deal with this guy? Okay, my physics readjustment of my bone structure there is gonna cause some future backlash. You gotta do something about this section, not because like it's hard to do, but because like it just doesn't feel like it should be physically possible to see what I'm seeing so regularly, you know? I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just like, you know, the way the jump is. Like, it's not particularly hard. And I'm not asking for it to be made more difficult. I'm sort of just asking for it to make more sense. There we go. Okay, some most jumps you can sort of like wing the exact measurements of it and everything. Sometimes you just gotta like... There we go. You gotta get careful with it. Bro, I don't trust this, man. See, this kind of... Oh no. This is risk. Cause jumping here, I'm definitely gonna hit my head a little bit, I think. Wait, you know what? Rome wasn't built on a day, neither was I. I grabbed it for a second, and this jump swings you to a further part, even though you don't actually fall anywhere. Like, that's rough, man. If you're gonna have to jump that, then you have to jump it from not like exactly the corner, I think. Then you're gonna have to actually try and land it like precisely instead of hoping to make that connection. You get what I mean, right? I think that there's a simple logic to it. See, we did it again, bro. We slid backward. It just doesn't seem like that should be physically possible. See, that's more like what I expect, right? I feel like that was also more... That's more like what's intended. I wonder if we get a second crown for this. Probably do. I have to imagine that would be funny. Ah, come on. I didn't deserve that, bro. Oh, I deserve that. But that was just a lax grab. So, sometimes laziness does, like, get you punished in this game. Okay, this is the jump. Grabbing on with one hand. With a brave kind of guy. Done it again, of course. You kind of have to reset yourself a little bit to get yourself to be able to do the full... Okay, I don't even know what that was. I think I'm gonna leave it there. No. I think I need one more shot at doing that jump. That last jump I failed on. There's no shot. We're leaving it there, considering how easy it is to get back there. Like if it's been so long since I last beat this game that I'm so weak that I can't even like... Can I get a grab on this thing, bro? You need to make this pass so hard. There we go. You just need a bit of up, down, and then you're good to go. That's life advice, that. Also, you've made it a little bit harder in this to make it to be clear, like whether something is or isn't grabbable. You sort of make assumptions, but then, like the vertical ridges are fine, the sideways ridges aren't. Is sort of an interesting angle to take on that. But you know, you're the boss, and honestly I don't even remember necessarily if it was like that all the time in the original map. It's been a little while since I did a full run of it, as far as I understand it. Yeah, you don't want to grab the exact end, because that's sort of... Yeah, well, okay, we're a bit too high on that. I think I need to do it not as close to the bottom. Sometimes also what happens is like you're so worried about a different jump Yeah, you should never lose grip on that. That you end up failing either jumps that you were kind of doing based on guaranteed muscle memory before, and that's like the most annoying part. That's when you're like, okay, I'm failing this. I've practiced so hard for the thing that I practiced for, and then I'm failing before I get to the thing that I was practicing for. It's sort of a reality check. I'm sure even those words are putting fear into some people's hearts. I understand. I sympathize with you, brother. I recognize your struggle, brother. And sister. And everything in between, of course. Okay, I think I concussed my head. I'm gonna leave it there, honestly. I just needed a taste. Because otherwise, the only way, if I don't cut this short now, I'm gonna keep going for 2 hours. And I got Deadlock to play. And I didn't want to record Deadlock because I don't want to talk during Deadlock because I'm playing Deadlock. But hopefully you enjoyed a little yap. If you want, put it in the comments below if you want me to actually, like, try and formulate my thoughts on Disco Elysium review. I'm sure you don't. Because a game like that is one of those games where everyone enjoys it in their own special way, and the only way to reconcile those enjoyances together is to sort of, everyone's like, yay, yay. No one gets into the specifics of why they enjoyed the game or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, check out a difficult game about climbing, man. I'm glad to give a taste of the new map. I'll probably finish it off camera, but I just wanted to bring attention to it because I think people don't know, And when developers do good things that go unnoticed, you gotta point it out because no one else is gonna point it out. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and such. Enjoy.